Alright, Sagittarius. So I pulled some cards for you. And look, I pulled some cards for you a few days ago. And it's kind of like the same message here. You're going to have to be careful, Sagittarius. Because there is something that you are in danger of repeating. Okay? There is something that made you happy. And I'm thinking it's kind of like a person, a crush, someone you like, someone you love, someone. And it's not really going anywhere. You know, it's maybe a false sense of security. There's something that maybe you've invested in and it's kind of, went flat. And whatever this is, it might have took up a lot of your life. Like this might have been your focus. But the energy here seems to kind of like switching, of letting this go and focusing more on your Four of Wands. And I feel like this is something definitely has something to do with Venus retrograde, but not in the one that's coming up, because Venus is going in retrograde next month. I think this it has something to do with a lesson from your past. Like seriously, like the two are related in some kind of way. And I feel like I think you have until like July 22nd is when Venus is going retrograde. So this might be when this energy, whatever this is, like eases up, or when this situation might be over. I don't know. But okay. You are healing regarding a disappointment. Something let you down, something quite possibly broke your heart, something makes you sad, someone made you sad. And you could be more serious minded with this Queen of Swords, more of a logic mind, trying not to get into your emotions. You're focused, I really feel like you're focusing on your everyday life, on the things that you've got to do in order to survive in this world. But there's definitely some kind of sense of you could be, I don't know if you're like in some kind of like group, like in some kind of like, I'm thinking of like a Mardi Gras crew, or like a social group, or I don't know, like people have groups, they do things like that. I don't know, but there's something like that here. And you could be his Empress in Three of Cups. You could be, I don't know, these people could look up to you, or you could be like a really positive information here. There's something that, your reputation might be increasing, or it's a really good time for you socially, maybe, There's something here. Or someone here, I feel like, is watching you. You might know that someone is watching you or keeping an eye on you. They could be talking about you. A lot of, people could be talking about you. There's seriously something about people and talking. There's a lot of social like clues in here. And someone could be, I don't know if it's you telling someone like, yeah, you're hurt over something. But there's a movement towards it. Like a movement towards talking about some kind of pain, some kind of sorrow, about what the thing is that you're healing from. Could be the person that hurt you, the person that maybe you've been waiting on or whatever. They might step forward to say something, maybe to give you like a real solid apology, or maybe, I don't know, an offer. Like before, this was something that was, you couldn't build anything with it. It wasn't really an opportunity for you to grow, but now here's one. But it's out of some kind of pain. Like, you might feel sorry for you. I don't know. But there could be someone who genuinely wants to change. But the thing of it is, Sagittarius, is that I feel like this kind of works both ways. You two may talk about the deception, about the sneakiness, about, the things that weren't true, or the things that weren't out in the open. The Prince of Cups reversed, this is someone who gave you, the Prince of Cups reversed is a person who would give you attention because they don't have anyone else to give attention to. This is someone who is hung up on someone else, but they will talk to you just to get their mind off of the person that they're hung up about. It's it's not It's not someone you manifest a relationship with. You also, look, this could be someone who manifests, who was like this, who like did things and said things to get what they wanted. You know, this is definitely energy of someone treating someone like a toy, of talking to someone when they wanted to and putting them on the shelf and whatnot. And maybe this person, maybe you said something about it. You know, maybe you confronted this person about their actions, about their behavior, because there's no contact, or there hasn't been, I don't know. Like, seriously, someone could have like manipulated people to get what they wanted, manipulated like friendships, manipulated Two of Cups people. But I feel like you and this person, there was something there, at least a strong friendship, you know, that you didn't have to be a false, fake, phony person with me. I already liked you. But the thing of it is that this person was toxic, Sag. And it's like, I think you knew that this person was toxic. There was something that I think you definitely, you put up with something that, and you ended up you put up with something. I feel like you stopped, you put your foot down to it. You know, I'm not going to put up with this anymore. I'm not going to entertain this. But just because you do that, it doesn't mean that, you know, it's out and over. You know, it's like this, you know, I feel like this other person's other side of the situation is going to come forward. But this is when you need to step in and you need to ask yourself, and this is so hard. I feel like this is a lesson, Sagittarius. If this is a love situation, is this the kind of person you want to be attached to? Is this the kind of, is Chariot, Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles, is this who you want the father of your child to be? Is this who you want your husband to be? Is this truly husband material? Is this how you like to be treated? There was codependent behavior here. There was like an attraction perhaps like none other. But I feel like this is moving on past from the thing that you are stuck to. I don't know if you're in love with this person. I don't know, Sagittarius. But there is something, there was something very toxic between you two. And this could be, I really think this is, I really hope, you know, you moving away from this. Of focusing your, you know, your time, your energy on yourself and on your stability, and away from this waste of time situation. But it is also possible that if you are doing this, the Six of Pentacles tells me a lot here at the bottom. There's an equal kind of like flow of energy. You walk away from something is only going to, I feel like, and maybe you did, you know, you walked away from this person because there is someone, it seems seriously that they're going to come back. You're going to have a conversation. I think you're going to like move forward. And anyone you give your energy to, anyone who you attach yourself to, I feel like you're, you know, it's going to be, are you the one who I see as my husband? Or, you know, are you the one, you know, we're not going to deal with people who waste their time anymore. That's what this feels like. There's someone here. And there's someone who could be extremely sorry, I don't know, for being someone who takes advantage of people. And they very well could be letting go of this toxic behavior. I do feel like there is someone who felt bad, you know, bad about not talking to you or not talking about this problem or keeping this situation open for as long as it's been open. So this is when I'm thinking like the Venus retrograde comes in, because it's like, didn't you already deal with this? Like, didn't you already have a situation like this before in your life? Maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Maybe once you learn your lesson from this and maybe realize that, you know, you're worth much more than someone who is in and out, someone who only puts up with you. I don't know, there's just someone here just wasn't very genuine. You know, they're genuine. They were just very selfish, their energy was for them. I feel like this is someone who did not give you what you wanted emotionally. This is not someone who opened up their heart to you. You know, you could be having this conversation with someone and someone would be like, I promise. I don't know, I don't see the horror fun. I don't see that. But I do see a movement towards not acting like this. Not, because I love seeing the devil reversed here. Of being a better person. This Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Someone's either being a better person or we're moving towards a better type of person. So if this is someone coming back into your life, and if this, you know, I would be very, very careful with them, especially if this is, you know, like, they say we have the same person that comes back into our life, same damn person until we learn the damn lesson, kind of thing. Hold on. Alright, so I pulled some more cards. Alright, just 3 more cards, because I didn't pull a second row, so I did a second row, and the first card was the Magician. And has the 2 of Swords and the Strength. And in the same position with the first card in the first time, it was the 2 of Swords reversed in Death. There was this, you had to stop thinking about, something just could no longer be an option in your life. You couldn't maybe no longer give someone the benefit of the doubt kind of thing. There was like, this is no longer a road for me to go on. There was a positive change that you're making by cutting something, by releasing something. You're initiating a change within yourself and in the direction you're going in your life. Okay. This person, I'm telling you now, I clarified it, and also I did it twice, and then got the 4 of Cups. And here we have, in the first column here, the first card that I pulled, the Empress and the 3 of Cups, and at the bottom is the Empress here. I feel like that you gotta be careful. This is someone who doesn't want you maybe talking to other people. This is someone who doesn't want you. I feel like this person wants their, like, this person will pull you from a fun environment, from a fun situation, and put you in a 4 of Cups place, to where you're no longer talking to your friends or no longer being social, that maybe you're waiting to hear from this person, you know, or maybe communication or talking with this person, it just isn't that, you know, there's something about it that just, you know, I miss. There's, no, Sagittarius, it's gonna be hard. I'm telling you, it's gonna be hard, because there could be someone who is very charismatic, you could be very attracted to someone. There is definitely someone who wants another beginning with you. Someone who does not want something to be completely done and over with. Someone is trying to keep the connection open. And I think, you know, I mean, with this Death card here is by changing. By you declining something, by you not giving to this, by changing yourself, perhaps sparked a change in someone else. Chariot, Ace of Wands, and this King of Pentacles. You know, you did something that was hard, and maybe you showed this person, well, let me do something that was hard. Or it was kind of like, I don't know. Like, you changed. And if this person, you know, it's like if this person wanted you bad enough, then in order to get you, that they would have to change, because there was something about them that you just didn't like, that you were not going to put up with. And there's someone who does not want this to end. Someone who wants another opportunity. This Full Court. Someone is definitely going to be reaching out to you, Sag. Or you might be reaching out to them. I don't know. If you reach out to them first, you are repeating this damn shit cycle. I'm telling you right here, right now. And whichever side, you know which side you're supposed to be on. You know what side you're on. There was someone playing, you know, there was someone who was being played with, and there was someone who was doing the playing. Okay? If you were the one who was played and toyed with, do not reach out. You know, that will end this entire lesson. That was the warning for the reading that I did for y'all a few days ago. That it's not up to you to, the one who's played with, to fix this. This Temperance reverse, this 10 of Cups and the 7 of Cups could have been happily ever after. This is emotional fulfillment. This is unconditional love. This is happiness, this is joy, and it was treated like an option. Someone could have been looking for that, Ten of Cups feeling to be, and they could have found it with you. But if they did, I feel like they didn't give it to you. They maybe wanted to explore other things. Or they were getting over something. I don't know. Someone could have been going through something. Sagittarius. And this is someone coming back into your life. I think you need to be very careful. There's someone who's definitely spying on you. So I really don't know which way this is going to go. And maybe, it's not for me to know or to, to tell you. I think it's all about the lesson here of what we will and will not tolerate in our lives. So if this kind of person, if this kind of energy comes towards you, do the right thing. Do what you have self-respect. Stand up to this person. Don't fall for their games. Now, if this person is genuine, if they really did change, if they want to be a real part of your life, then they have to, Sagittarius, they have to earn it. I feel like, especially if you gave to this, they need to give to you. They need to show you as much as you had shown them that they are in it, or else this would just be repeating the same cycle. So I don't know, Sagittarius. Oof, sorry. Oh boy. It's going to be a lesson for you to learn. This is a hard. It's a hard one. But we did see the Lovers. There is like a duality here of a connection. If you learn your lesson, they will learn theirs, and maybe y'all could have this full court, like this new beginning from scratch. But I feel like a lot of conversation needs to be talked about. That Eight of Swords, that Eight of Wands with the Prince of Cups reversed. If someone just really wasn't giving you their affection like you feel like you wanted, you need to absolutely, whatever problems y'all had needs to be fully talked about. If that can't happen, this can't go forward. So, alright, I'm done. Bye, Sag.